And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review. Today, I'm reviewing, get ready for this title, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. Wild title, isn't it? This is another game on the Xbox Game Pass that I was able to give a try. And I saw it on my list, and I was kind of like, I'm getting to a point where a lot of these games just aren't very appeasing to me. And, I want to try and, get through some before it runs out. Because, again, I don't have too much longer left of the Game Pass. And I want to try and go and play ones that do look appeasing to me. At least give them a try, while I still have the opportunity to. And this one popped out for me. I was like, what the fuck? So I decided to give it a chance. And I'm very glad I did. Because I was like, that'd be fun. And I got a lot of thoughts. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? First off, I want to say this is a really funny game. There's a lot of really nice, funny, satirical humor that they put into the game. It's not necessarily something that everybody might like. It's definitely a little more on the edgier side. I wouldn't say super edgy, but it was a little on the edgier side. But you can really tell with that and other things in the game that they put a lot of effort into this game. They really cared about this game. There was a very dedicated group of people that really took time to add just very small details, like with the dialogue or with some of the scenery in the game, or just like other characters, what they say, and like how you interact with them and everything like that, and the movements and everything. That is the kind of level that I can really appreciate, because I really like, and there's like, they put nice credits in there that's like, they promote other games, but it doesn't really feel that they can much like just a shoehorned advertisement, because it's like, you should check that one out, but I'm not going to stop you. Go play this game now. It's not like super like corporate or anything. And it's just like, hey, if you like this one, go play our other game. You'll like that one too. And that's what I like. Their other game is not on the Xbox Game Pass, but if I get the opportunity to play it, I will. Because it's just... some other stuff. There's a lot of, weird combat, in my opinion. The shooting mechanics are not great. I cannot deny about that. It works. Again, it's something crazy. It's just really hard to aim the gun, and there's a lot of times where you'll basically 360 no scope them, and you're not even trying to shoot them though, and you just accidentally hit the button, boom, they're dead. It's kind of weird, but it is kind of fun at the same time. I do like all the different weapons that you can use and different gadgets and stuff. It's also really cool. And it is just kind of funny, we go back and rob the same bank every time, and I think that's really, really funny. And I also really find it funny that everybody in the bank is just oblivious to a truck going through the wall. Like, they don't do anything to try and stop the truck going through the wall, and everybody that's just standing around when the truck goes through the wall is just like, oh, you're back, hello, how's it going? It's kind of weird in that regard, I would say. But it's, interesting. It's kind of, a little more satirical stuff too. But it's a lot of fun, going through the bank, and, you get to rob people and commit tax evasion. No, that's the other game. But, it's a lot of fun, It's a very vast map to explore. And, it's not necessarily there's not a ton of enemies, but there's enough to keep you on your toes. But you can also go through and, explore stuff, and, not necessarily take your time, because you do only have a little bit of time each time you go in. But then, you can, map out where you've already been and where you get to go again. But there's always more money in some of the same spots. And it's really cool how they always incorporate each area every time. It's not just, you hit this one spot up, you ransack it, you're done. Don't worry about going back there again. which is I like. And it's also, I do like not just having the place completely littered with enemies that you have to take down that waste your time. Because again, you only have a few minutes in the bank every time, but you get to go around and get to do stuff. And even like, the only other place you really spend time is I guess the quote unquote main hub, where you like go on the dark web and then it like crashes the computer, but you gotta order stuff at the same time and then you gotta talk to people. That was a little confusing. That area was a little confusing. I mostly like spending my time in the bank and just ransacking the place because it's kind of fun to do it in a video game, at least. So, gotta say, I really like this game. And if you've played it, or haven't played it, if you've played the tax evasion one, I'd like to know your thoughts on that game. I'd also like to know your thoughts on this game if you've played it. For my final score for Turnip Boy robs a bank, it's also really funny that he's just a fucking turnip. And he just runs around and shoots people and steals their money. But it's a turnip, so I'll have to give it, though, 6. Give it a 6 out of 10. This is a game I would definitely recommend trying. It's not a super long game. It's not a super complicated game, but it is a fun one, and I definitely think you would find some enjoyment out of it too. So, but otherwise, though, that's going to do it for this video. Again, if you've ever played this game, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And otherwise, that's going to do it for this video. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.